Okay, welcome back. Not really necessary to do this to get a non-running moped running, but thought I'd show you a nice way to dress it up and make it easier to work on later. I've gone ahead and replaced these screws with socket cap bolts here. I also did it on the carburetor mounting collar, and did it on the other side of the bike on the clutch cover, the ignition coil, and you can go out and buy a set of socket cap stainless steel bolts like this and go through and replace all this stuff, because I don't know if it was the screws that Yamaha used or simply they've aged over time, but these are really easy to strip out, and it's kind of nice. You can also get them for the intake. I've got a couple for the center stand down below that I'm still waiting to put in. But all these screws, maybe because they're so old, or maybe they were just low quality to begin with, or maybe a combination of both, all those screws just are very easy to strip out. So, good, I do have it handy. When you do go to take them out, I try to avoid these type of bits that are pointy, and go with the Phillips bits that are more blunt on the end. That gives you a better bite. And then a lot of times what I'll do is tell you what, let me move you back and I'll show you what I do in these situations. I'll actually get it up into my body here and push in with my body while I turn. Okay, that one came out real easy, so we got lucky. So this is interesting. What's all? Did someone put tape around that or something? I mean, it's just corrosion. I don't know what it is, but so we got that. And then what I'm doing is replacing it with a new bolt that's got the socket cap. So basically, with one of these Allen tools, I can disassemble quite a bit of the bike. So I'll move you back over here again. And this is real easy as long as you know, the screws come out easy, and we've got this pretty much the same length. The socket, well, we have to probably measure from there. So measure from the base of the head. Yeah, we got the same length, and they're the same threads and the same, basically the same size. So if I ever go to disassemble the engine again, I don't have to worry about, I mean, these are, I guess they can be stripped out, but they're pretty hard to strip out. And they look a lot better. While I'm in here, I'll clean up a little bit. But like I said, I've got them for the intake, the stator, the magneto cover, the carb collar, the center stand. And we'll go around to the other side. You can see what else I've done. I mean, it's really a small thing, but it can help you out later. I even replaced the exhaust mounting bolts here. And then I didn't replace these with socket caps, these two, but I will later. but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the clutch cover, and I can replace the drain plug later, and 2 on the ignition coil. I could even do the exhaust bolts, but I prefer those be regular bolt heads, at least what I call regular bolt heads. And there's several more I can do on the crankcase yet. So cleans up any bike, dresses it up a bit, makes it easier to work on later. If you're out on the road, you can just carry that Allen tool. If you were to replace, just about everything, you've got an Allen tool, which can fit under your seat no problem. So I think that's pretty handy, and it just makes things easier in the future. If I were to sell this bike, that would be a pretty good selling point. Hey, if you need to, change the gasket under here, you can just go zip, 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 have it off in 5 minutes, and replace the gasket. Or need to get to the magneto, the stator, zip, 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 done. Do what you got to do in there and zip it back in. Get the carb off, piece of cake. I'm even thinking of getting it for the carb float bowl screws rather than a screwdriver, because I think I could get them off faster with this than a Phillips head screwdriver. And I think it's handy on the exhaust. And I'll look into some other applications. I've used it for fender mounting and stuff like that. So just a little tip on how to make things easier in the future. Thanks for watching.